The Real Housewives of New Jersey mom got to host New York's 103.5 KTU radio's Beatstock 25, a two-day concert event featuring an impressive lineup of throwback music and talent, as featured on Melissa's Instagram stories on August 17. Husband Joe Gorga and daughter Antonia Gorga were just some of the crew to join Melissa on the tour bus for the energetic show, representing the housewife before she put her talent on display. A bunch of behind-the-scenes snaps showed Melissa with a handful of talented performers, including Feel Your Love's singer Kim Sazi as well as Jonathan Chibin, the foodie known as Food God and famous close friend of Kim Kardashian. In one photo of Melissa and the performers, plus Joe Gorga, the housewife wrote, "The crew reunites. We're at Beatstock, right? There are all kinds of food, but no, the only sausage and pepper and rice bowls are with the Italians," Joe told his Instagram followers with the help of his Italian-speaking friend. He panned the camera to aluminum trays filled with the popular New Jersey dish, adding, "Everybody else is eating hot dogs and French fries, right? No. Beatstock 25 is the latest of many events keeping the Gorgas busy this summer. Earlier this month, the parents of three had the best night when Dolores Catania hosted the Battle for Brooklyn celebrity softball game to raise money for breast cancer. Antonia wrote on Instagram, "Had so much fun at the Battle for Brooklyn charity baseball game. Thank you to everyone who came to support, and loved meeting you all." As teen sons Gino Gorga and Joey Gorga Jr. prepare for the school year, Melissa reminded her only daughter on her 20th birthday that they were the only girls left in the house, adding, "We need to keep our strong bond forever." A night of unity, Melissa Gorga's heartfelt evening with Joe and Antonia. The city's skyline shimmered under a blanket of twilight as Melissa Gorga stepped out of her car, her heels clicking confidently on the pavement. Tonight was no ordinary evening. It was a celebration of family, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds that tie them together. Melissa's heart swelled with gratitude as she looked around, knowing she was surrounded by the two people who meant the most to her, her husband Joe and their daughter Antonia. The event was held at an upscale downtown venue, a chic space filled with soft ambient lighting, elegant floral arrangements, and the gentle hum of conversations blending into a symphony of anticipation. Melissa, dressed in a sleek, shimmering gown that accentuated her graceful figure, took a deep breath, feeling the warmth of her loved one's presence steady her nerves. Joe arrived first, his familiar smile lighting up his face as he greeted Melissa with a tender embrace. His arms wrapped around her, offering a silent reassurance that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they faced them together. Joe's protective nature was evident in his eyes, a reflection of the man who had stood by Melissa's side through thick and thin, always her rock. Antonia, radiant and confident, joined moments later, her youthful energy bringing a renewed sense of joy to the gathering. Dressed in a stylish ensemble that balanced sophistication with youthful flair, she radiated pride and admiration for her mother. As she approached, Melissa's face lit up with a smile that could warm even the coldest of hearts. The night unfolded like a beautifully written story, each moment woven with love, laughter, and heartfelt conversations. The trio found themselves in a cozy corner, away from the bustling crowd, where they could connect on a deeper level. Melissa looked at her daughter and husband and felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. "You know," Melissa began softly, her voice tinged with emotion, "this night is special because I get to share it with the two people who keep me grounded. Joe, your strength and loyalty mean everything to me. And Antonia, you're growing into such an incredible young woman. Watching you both gives me so much hope." Joe reached over, taking Melissa's hand in his touch steady and reassuring. "We're in this together," he said simply, his voice full of conviction. "No matter what comes our way, we face it as a family. That's what matters most." Antonia nodded, her eyes shimmering with sincerity. "Mom, I'm so proud of you. Seeing you here tonight, confident and radiant, reminds me of how strong you are. We all have our battles, but you always handle everything with grace." Their words were more than just compliments. They were affirmations of their unbreakable bond. For Melissa, it was a reminder that her strength came not just from her own resilience, but from the unwavering support of her family. In a world that often seemed chaotic and unpredictable, these moments of closeness provided a sanctuary, a safe harbor where love and understanding reigned supreme. As the evening progressed, they shared stories, laughter, and even a few tears. Melissa recounted memories of her journey, her struggles and triumphs, her voice tinged with vulnerability yet laced with pride. Joe listened intently, offering gentle words of encouragement, while Antonia chimed in with anecdotes that brought smiles and giggles. One particularly touching moment came when Melissa took a step back to reflect on the importance of family unity. She expressed her deep appreciation for Joe's unwavering loyalty, especially during challenging times, and for Antonia's maturity and compassion that continue to inspire her daily. "Family isn't just about blood," Melissa said softly. "It's about standing by each other, lifting each other up, and never losing sight of what truly matters. Tonight, I feel so blessed to have both of you by my side." Joe squeezed her hand gently. "We're always here for you, Mel. Through every high and low, we're a team." Antonia nodded, her eyes shining with determination. "I want to be someone my family can always rely on, just like you, Mom. Your strength inspires me to be better every day." The night wasn't just a celebration, it was a reaffirmation of their commitment to each other. The world outside might be filled with uncertainties, but within their circle, love, support, and resilience reigned supreme. As the evening drew to a close, they stepped outside into the cool night air, gazing up at the star-studded sky. Melissa took a deep breath, feeling a renewed sense of purpose and confidence. With Joe's steadfast love and Antonia's bright spirit, she knew they could conquer anything that came their way. In that quiet moment under the vast expanse of stars, Melissa Gorga felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Support from loved ones was her greatest strength, fueling her to face every new day with courage and hope. Together, they walked hand in hand, ready to embrace whatever the future held, united by love, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds of family. Melissa Gorga's star-studded local event, a night of surprise encounters. The crisp evening air carried a buzz of excitement as Melissa Gorga stepped onto the charming outdoor patio of her favorite community venue. Hosting her annual charity fundraiser, she wanted to make this year's event unforgettable, not just for the cause, but for the chance to reconnect with her fans and, unexpectedly, some surprise celebrity guests. Melissa, dressed in a stunning, form-fitting gown that shimmered under the string lights, greeted her guests with her signature warmth. The event was a celebration of community and kindness, with local residents, friends, and supporters gathered to raise funds for a cause close to her heart. As she moved through the crowd, her infectious smile and genuine charm drew cheers and hugs from everyone she met. Midway through the evening, as Melissa was sharing a heartfelt speech about the importance of giving back, the atmosphere suddenly shifted. The crowd's chatter hushed as a few well-known faces slipped into the venue, famous reality TV stars and celebrity friends she hadn't seen in a while. The first to arrive was Teresa Giudice, her longtime friend and fellow Real Housewife of New Jersey. Teresa's bubbly personality lit up the room as she made her way through the crowd, exchanging hugs with Melissa and posing for photos with fans. Their friendship, forged through years of shared experiences and ups and downs on reality TV, was evident in their warm embrace and easy banter. Not far behind, Joe Gorga, Melissa's supportive husband, was seen chatting animatedly with a few local business owners, his charisma infectious. Melissa's eyes sparkled with happiness as she watched Joe mingle effortlessly, proud of her partner's genuine connection to their community. Suddenly, a familiar voice called out from across the room, none other than Kathy Hilton, the glamorous matriarch of the Hilton family, and a recent addition to the reality TV landscape. Dressed in a chic ensemble, Kathy approached Melissa with her signature elegance, complimenting her on the event's success. The two exchanged stories about balancing fame and family life, their laughter blending into the lively ambience. As the night progressed, more faces appeared, some from Melissa's past, others from the global stage. A well-known influencer and fashion designer, recognized for her bold style, stopped by to admire Melissa's dress, sparking a conversation about trends and self-expression. Nearby, a popular singer-songwriter, whose music had topped charts, performed a soulful acoustic set that had everyone swaying. Throughout the evening, Melissa took moments to connect with her guests, sharing laughs and exchanging stories. Her genuine warmth created an atmosphere where Hollywood glamour felt surprisingly down to earth. The mix of local community spirit and star-studded arrivals made for an electrifying night, proof that sometimes, even in the most familiar settings, magic happens. As the event drew to a close, Melissa looked around at the smiling faces, both everyday supporters and famous friends, feeling grateful for a night where she could bridge her worlds. The stars had come out not just in the sky, but in her hometown, reminding everyone that kindness and community are the true stars of any gathering. With her heart full and memories made, Melissa Gorga bid farewell to her guests, already looking forward to next year's celebration and the next unexpected encounter that might just make it even more special.